PYX 106.
1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Paul Harding from Martin Harding Mazzotti. You can actually get Paul's, there's a way to link to you guys through the Sheriff Apple app, to call for drive, free rides or something like that. Did I see that?
Sure. Yeah. We do about 7 holidays plus Super Bowl Sundays. So any of those days, free cab rides home. Absolutely.
Yeah. But available through the Sheriff Apple app.
Through the Sheriff Apple app. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, keep that circle tight, right, Paul? Keep that circle tight.
There's many places that we can get the word out, and Sheriff Apple's been great. He put it on his app, and some other folks have too, because the more people that know about it, the best chance someone will make a good decision and take that free cab ride home.
Hey, Paul, so legally, what do we have? 2 fugitives of justice when it comes to Adam Rupeka and his girlfriend. They both missed their court dates?
They did. So the first thing that happens is this. Of course, they're out on bail, and that bail has been revoked. They failure to appear at a hearing, and that is a separate and distinct charge. And they've already been charged with that. After a month, if they don't show up, then it's called bail jumping. There'll be yet another charge. So, in essence, these guys, they can kind of show up in court and just kind of show up back in town and take the charge and keep going, or they can stay on the lam.
So is the state of New York committed any resources at all to looking for them yet, or when do they do that?
They haven't, and it is possible, and this sounds a little strange, that they might not. So if they're in Canada where he purports to be, extradition, super expensive, super procedural, and usually with a misdemeanor, we wouldn't have that. You wouldn't see someone being extradited. Now, these guys, they've caused quite a stir, and I don't know that they would go outside of the norm to extradite, but I guess anything's possible. Well, the other possibility is, the bounty hunters, the folks who are hired by the bail bondsman, and they get a percentage of the bail money back if they bring these people in.
Paul, I don't know if you can answer this question, but, all the shenanigans that are going on right now, like we're getting some inside information from some of his girlfriend's best friends saying that, I don't know what's going on, but I was told they're in Colorado, and then, of course, all this other stuff that's going on, fake suicide notes.
There appeared to be a suicide note that a friend of a friend said was phony.
Wow. Yeah, she said
but it was posted over the weekend.
Yeah. How does that weigh in when you're a judge? Because these guys will obviously get them in front of a judge. Is that going to make it twice as bad the way that they're handling this?
Yeah, at some point, some people, they just sort of make a mistake. It could be a traffic stop if they're in the States here, and then at that point, it's a lot easier to get them back to New York. The question, as long as they're in the country. But yeah, a judge will look at anything in front of them. Probably wouldn't go ahead and grant such a inexpensive bail. But we got to go back to the charges here. And I know they've got a horrible ring to them, and they might be horrible charges. But remember, it is a misdemeanor.
So they're going to get a year or something.
So, but it does sound so much worse than a misdemeanor when it's something. What's the charge technically?
Yeah,
bail jumping.
No, but with the 15-year-old.
With the 15-year-old, right.
That just sounds bad.
Yeah, it's got the sexual abuse with a minor kind of thing, and that rings horribly. But if it was something beyond the misdemeanor, then and we were in a felony, then we'd be talking about a much more serious event, much more serious charges. So, this charge can come about, by giving alcohol or drugs to someone under an age, and so we don't know what those facts are, and they will come out as this case progresses. So, you're in a situation where, the judge will have these people in front of them. Certainly not going to expect that they will comply with the law, but we've got a misdemeanor. So I don't know what a judge is going to do differently. Going to keep him in jail, I guess, until disposition. But this thing could plead out, and they may not do any jail time. So
this is a great news story and just an okay court story.
Right. Okay.
I think that's a fair statement. Yeah.
Right on. Well, that's why I was thinking that maybe this nonsense that they're posting on social media will make the court case a little more interesting or tweak the judge a little bit.
Then we get a lot more cameras snapping when they get back in town. That's for sure.
I knew it was a fake suicide letter when it said, "To all the haters, you win. I hope you feel good about this. My cat, though, I had to abandon you. And Adam, you and Adam were the best things ever had happened to me. Spending my last few days with you was bliss." I think she's talking about the cat.
And I also think that's from Colorado, not Canada.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I have one.
See all those over at our page at PYX106.com. Paul Harding, thank you, my friend. Paul's helping me out
welcome,
with
guys.
the attorney for my new house, Cantara. He's helped me work on the legal stuff for
Paul
that.
got me off some charges when we first got to town.
Oh, he's so good in the
know,
program. We love you, man. Thank you so much.
We are happy to help you. Welcome, guys.
1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com.